Open Heavens 2025 Devotional. Date, Tuesday, July 15, 2025. Topic, The Fragrance of Favor. Memorize. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is as a cloud of the latter rain. Proverbs 16 verse 15. Read, Psalm 44 verses 1-3, KJV. 1. We have heard with our ears, O God, our fathers have told us, the deeds you did in their days, in days of old. 2. You drove out the nations with your hand, but them you planted, you afflicted the peoples, and cast them out. 3. For they did not gain possession of the land by their own sword, nor did their own arm save them, but it was your right hand, your arm, and the light of your countenance, because you favored them. Message. In Numbers 6:22-27, God commanded the priests to bless the Israelites and declare that his face will shine upon them. When God's face shines on you, you will receive a fragrance of his favor that will ensure that everywhere you go, people will find themselves showing you favor without knowing why. In 1976, while I was a young lecturer, I attended a global conference of applied mathematicians in Canada as one of 2 delegates from Nigeria. At that time, I had only written 12 academic papers. In contrast, the man who gave the opening speech at the conference had published 150 papers. He spoke about the mathematics of the rain. I had never heard anything like that before. I looked around and asked, God, what am I doing here? I was supposed to present my paper the next day, so I prayed to God all night that he should glorify his name in my life during my presentation. I also prayed that the man wouldn't attend my presentation because he was probably going to think to himself, who brought this idiot here? The time for my presentation came, and behold, the man was sitting right in front of me. However, when I finished presenting my paper, he stood up and began to clap. When everybody saw him clapping, they got up and began to clap too. My paper was not as special as the other papers that had been presented, but God had put his fragrance of favor on me. When God puts his favor upon you, things will work effortlessly in your favor. When he put his favor on the Israelites, the Egyptians, who had tormented and tortured them for 430 years, gave them everything they asked for. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required. And they spoiled the Egyptians. Exodus 12 verse 36. God's favor on a man will make even those who hate him to do everything to bless him. They will not understand why they are going the extra mile to give him all he needs. God's favor on Esther made everyone who looked at her to accept her immediately. It also made the king choose her out of the many other damsels, Esther 2 verses 15-17. When God lifts his countenance upon a fellow, that person becomes attractive to everyone who looks at him or her. I pray that God will lift his countenance upon you, in Jesus' name. Prayer point. Father, please let the fragrance of your favor rest on me and my family always, in Jesus' name. Bible in 1 year. Isaiah 1-3. Hymnal. Hymn 8, I Need Thee Every Hour. For many others to be blessed, kindly share and subscribe. Remain ever blessed.